The small plane banked hard, its wings tilting against the vast expanse of the Arctic sky. It was a maneuver that hinted at the wildness to come, a taste of the raw, untamed beauty that awaited us. I pressed my face against the cold window, the glass biting against my skin. I was eager, almost desperate, to catch my first glimpse of this frozen kingdom. Below, the world was transformed, morphing from familiar greens and browns into something otherworldly. The landscape was becoming increasingly dominated by ice and snow, an endless ancient wilderness of white. It stretched out to the horizon, an unbroken canvas of snow and ice, hinting at the immense scale of this polar realm. It felt like staring at the dawn of time. Icebergs appeared, not just floating ice, scattered like diamonds on a dark blue cloth. They were majestic, silent sentinels of the Arctic, but towering cathedrals sculpted by time. Their peaks reached towards the heavens, their bases disappearing into the inky depths. Their sheer size was humbling, a stark reminder of the forces that shaped this land over millennia. Each iceberg was a testament to the power of nature, a floating sculpture carved by wind and water, making me feel like a speck in a world ruled by nature's power. I was insignificant, a mere observer in this grand theater of ice and sky. My boots hit the tarmac at Ilulissat, the small airport feeling incredibly remote and isolated. It was a far cry from the bustling terminals I was used to, and the air was a shock, crisp, clean, and alive. It filled my lungs with an invigorating chill, a stark contrast to the stale, recycled air of the plane. The sky seemed bigger, the colors more intense, as if the very atmosphere was amplified in this remote corner of the world. The blues were deeper, the whites brighter, the contrasts sharper. The silence was profound, a stillness that resonated deep within my bones. It was a silence unlike any I had ever experienced, broken only by the distant groan of shifting ice or a seabird's cry. These sounds, so small in the vastness, only served to accentuate the overwhelming quiet. This wasn't just a destination, it wasn't just another place to tick off a list. It was a different state of being. It was a place that demanded respect, a place that challenged your perceptions, a place that forced you to confront your own insignificance. At the edge of the ice fjord, anticipation built, a sense of excitement mixed with a healthy dose of trepidation. The air crackled with an almost palpable energy. This was the frontier, the edge of the known world, a place where the rules were different, where nature reigned supreme. Every step was into the unknown, a venture into a landscape both beautiful and unforgiving. Where survival is a daily challenge, the elements were a constant presence, a reminder of the fragility of human existence in this harsh environment. The ground crunched under my boots, the sound echoing in the stillness of the air, syncing with my heartbeat. It was a primal rhythm, a connection to the earth beneath my feet. Icebergs loomed closer, their presence growing more imposing with each step. Their surfaces a tapestry of blues and whites, scarred and shimmering. The ice was a living canvas, etched with the stories of countless winters. They moved with slow, deliberate grace, as if guided by an unseen hand. Giants slumbering in freezing water, silent, watchful, and impossibly old. The sight commanded respect, a deep, visceral understanding of the power and majesty of nature, whispering tales of endurance and time. They were ancient mariners, witnesses to the Earth's long and turbulent history. This was the beginning of an adventure that would test and change me, pushing me to my limits and revealing hidden strengths. Greenland doesn't just welcome you, it doesn't offer a gentle embrace, it confronts you. It throws you into the deep end, demanding that you adapt and overcome. It demands presence, a complete and unwavering focus on the present moment, awareness, an acute sensitivity to your surroundings and your own limitations, and aliveness. It forces you to feel, to experience the world in its rawest and most visceral form. The biting wind, a constant reminder of the Arctic's power, the blinding sun, reflecting off the endless expanse of ice and snow, the raw beauty, it all combined to create an experience unlike any other. It was an assault on the senses, a symphony of sensations, both exhilarating and overwhelming. I stood there, breathing it all in, trying to absorb the immensity of the landscape and the power of the moment. The journey had just begun, and I knew deep down that it would be one I would never forget. But I already felt the profound pull of this land, a magnetic force drawing me deeper into its icy embrace. The magic was real, and it was everywhere, woven into the fabric of the landscape, humming in the air and resonating within my soul. Here, you don't just visit, you don't simply pass through. You become part of the story, You become intertwined with the land, your own narrative becoming a thread in the rich tapestry of the Arctic. The Arctic's power is immediate, unforgettable, leaving an indelible mark on your soul. I was ready to see what it would reveal, to uncover the secrets hidden beneath the ice and snow. The adventure had truly begun, and I was eager to embrace whatever challenges and wonders lay ahead. When people think of the Arctic, the image that often comes to mind is one of endless white, a vast, untouched expanse of snow and ice stretching as far as the eye can see. But that's only the beginning of the story. It's a foundation upon which a vibrant and surprising palette is built. The ice itself is far from monotonous. It reveals a breathtaking spectrum of blues, from the pale, almost ethereal sky blue of newly formed ice to the deep electric sapphire found within ancient glaciers. Each shade tells a tale of time and pressure, and above it all, the sky itself is a brilliant blue, a stark contrast to the white below. But the real magic happens when sunrises and sunsets paint the land, transforming the horizon. The sky explodes in a riot of pinks, oranges, and purples, casting a warm glow across the icy landscape. These vibrant colors don't just appear and vanish, they linger, softly illuminating the snow and ice, slowly transforming the entire landscape into a living canvas, a masterpiece painted by the Arctic light. Even in the face of such harshness, there's a delicate beauty that persists, a subtle elegance that reveals itself if you're willing to truly look, to observe the nuances of this extraordinary environment. And of course, wildlife adds its own unique touch to the palette. The pristine white of the Arctic fox, perfectly camouflaged against the snow, the sleek, dark forms of seals basking on the ice floes, and the sudden, breathtaking flash of a whale's tail as it dives beneath the surface. Each sighting, each encounter, is a precious gift, a reminder of the vibrant life that thrives in this seemingly desolate land. It's a profound connection to the wild and untamed spirit that defines this place. Along the coast, you'll find villages that bravely dot the landscape, their houses painted in a cheerful array of reds, blues, yellows, and greens, a vibrant contrast to the surrounding environment. These colors are more than just decoration. They are beacons of warmth, a symbol of defiance against the overwhelming power of nature, a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure. They boldly declare, "We are here, we endure, we thrive." After a long and challenging trek across the icy terrain, those vibrant colors promise not only safety, but also the warmth and comfort of community. The Arctic is so much more than just white. It's a place teeming with vibrant color, a testament to the resilience of life in the face of adversity. Every hue, every shade tells a powerful story of survival, adaptation, and the enduring spirit of life. In Greenland, color is more than just aesthetics. It's a symbol of hope, a beacon in the vast wilderness. And that hope, that vibrant spirit is everywhere you look. The silence in Greenland is profound, a stillness that permeates everything. It's a silence unlike any other you might have experienced, a quiet that fills your bones, resonates within your very being, and makes you acutely aware of your place in the vastness of the Arctic. In a world of constant noise, a cacophony of sounds that bombard us daily, from the hum of electronics to the rumble of traffic, here it's stripped away. All the artificial layers of sound are peeled back, revealing the raw, unadulterated essence of nature. At first, the silence is unnerving, almost deafening in its intensity. You might find yourself searching for a familiar sound, a point of reference. But then you start to listen, truly listen, beyond the absence of man-made noise. The wind is a constant companion, a presence you can feel as much as hear. Sometimes a whisper, a gentle caress against your face, barely audible. Sometimes a howl, a ferocious roar that shakes the very ground beneath your feet. You learn to respect its power, to understand its moods, and to find a strange comfort in its constancy. The ice itself is alive, a dynamic, ever-changing entity. Sharp cracks like the sound of shattering glass, thunderous groans deep and resonant as the glaciers shift and settle, and the explosive boom of calving icebergs, a sound that echoes across the vast expanse, a reminder of the immense forces at play. These are the heartbeats of the land, the pulse of a living, breathing world. Wildlife adds its own notes, a delicate melody woven into the grand symphony of the Arctic. The cry of an Arctic tern, piercing the air with its shrill call, the bark of a sled dog, a joyful sound of energy and anticipation, the splash of a whale, a powerful display of life in the icy waters. Each sound is rare, precious, a gift to be treasured. A reminder, you're a visitor in their world, a privileged observer in this delicate ecosystem. At night, the silence returns, deeper and more profound than before. But now it's peaceful, a comforting blanket that envelops you in its stillness. It's a chance to hear your own thoughts, to sift through the noise of your mind and find clarity, to feel your heartbeat, a steady rhythm connecting you to the earth. In that silence, you connect with yourself and the planet, forging a bond that transcends the physical realm. Distractions fall away. The superficial fades into insignificance. Only what's real remains, the stark beauty, the raw power, the profound simplicity, the cold, a tangible presence that sharpens your senses, the stars, a breathtaking tapestry of light stretching across the inky sky, the beautiful emptiness, a space for reflection, for contemplation, for pure being. It's humbling and unforgettable, an experience that will stay with you long after you've left. Greenland's silence is not emptiness. It's not a void to be filled. It's presence, a powerful force that shapes the landscape and the soul. It's the sound of the wild, the voice of nature speaking in its purest form, and it stays with you, a constant reminder of the power and beauty of the natural world. Here, every sound matters, every rustle, every crack, every call, every silence is full, pregnant with meaning, waiting to be discovered, and you are changed by both, transformed by the sounds and the silences of Greenland. Ilulissat is a front-row seat to nature's most spectacular show. The town sits at the mouth of the Ilulissat East Fjord, where massive icebergs are born. The Surmek Glacier churns out these giants daily. The fjord is a river of frozen titans, skyscrapers of ice drifting into Disco Bay. Each iceberg is unique, with jagged peaks and deep blue caves. On the water, you feel dwarfed, a tiny guest in a kingdom of ice. The only sounds, water lapping, ice shifting. The town's life is tied to this river of ice. Inuit have hunted and fished here for centuries. The ice fjord provides life, but demands respect. Ilulissat is where nature's raw power and human resilience meet. It's a living reminder of the forces shaping our planet. North of Ilulissat, I found the true heart of Greenland, in its people. A handful of colorful houses surrounded by ice and sea. The Inuit welcome was quiet, genuine, and warm. In this harsh land, human connection is everything. I spent time with a hunter named Mikael and his family. Their home was simple, filled with the warmth of family and tradition. Life here is honest, direct, and wise, shaped by necessity. Children played outside, confident and attuned to their world. Nature is their playground and classroom. This connection to the land is not a choice, it's survival. Sharing a meal of seal, whale, and fish, nothing is wasted. Every story shared was a lesson in respect for nature and community. In that small house, I felt a powerful sense of belonging. The Inuit heart beats strong, even in the coldest places. Here, what truly matters is clear, and it's all about connection. Inuit culture is a testament to resilience and ingenuity. Their knowledge is passed down through stories, actions, and a spiritual bond with the land. Elders spoke of navigating by stars, reading animal behavior, and building warm igloos from snow. Every detail has a purpose: kayaks, parkas, dog sleds, refined by generations. Traveling by dog sled, I felt the deep connection between musher and dogs, a tradition unchanged for centuries. Their worldview is one of respect. Take only what you need, give thanks, honor the balance. This wisdom is a treasure, vital for our future, not just their past. The stories etched in ice are lessons for us all. Greenland's remoteness brings a unique sense of isolation, not loneliness, but clarity. On the ice cap, the world's noise fades away. You're left with the raw reality of your own existence. This isolation forces you to be present. Your survival depends on it. Every breath, every step, every heartbeat becomes significant. It's a meditation, stripping away the non-essential. In solitude, you find connection to the earth, to the details, to yourself. You realize you're part of something ancient and beautiful. It's humbling, putting your life in perspective. The journey is as much inward as outward. Facing the silence, you find unexpected strength. You learn to trust yourself and find comfort in the quiet. Embracing Greenland's isolation isn't escape, it's discovery. It reshapes your soul. Here you find your place in the world, and it changes you forever. All adventures end, but Greenland stays with you. At the airport, I felt satisfaction, gratitude, and a deep sadness to leave. This place changes you. Its memories are etched like carvings in stone. The crash of icebergs, the glide of a dog sled, the warmth of new friends, these aren't just stories, they become part of who you are. Greenland reminds you what's truly important: connection, challenge, and respect for nature. The greatest adventures aren't about conquering, but about finding your place within the wild. As the plane lifted off, I looked down at the endless ice. This wasn't goodbye, it was a promise to return, to carry the spirit of this place with me. Greenland gets under your skin. It calls to the wild spirit in all of us. Once you've heard that call, you can never ignore it. The adventure is never really over. Greenland is unique, a land that challenges, inspires, and changes you. Its spirit of adventure lives in all of us. You don't need to be an expert, just curious and open. Imagine standing before a mountain of ice, hearing Inuit stories, watching the northern lights. This is real and it's waiting for you. Exploring places like Greenland teaches us about our planet, ourselves, and the importance of preserving the wild. Responsible travel supports these communities and keeps their wisdom alive. If this story sparked something in you, share it. Let's keep exploring, learning, and protecting the wild heart of our planet. The adventure is out there, go and find it.